for joining me. So I wanted to bring you another video. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading. You can also use this as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim this energy as your own. If you like to work with me on spiritual advice, twin flame stuff, astrology readings, and more, my information is in the description below. And if you'd like to book free consult, my Calendly link is in the description below. I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards. Um, keep in mind, we all have masculine and feminine energies in our bodies. So masculine can be feminine, feminine can be masculine. So use those terms as they make sense in your situation. All right, y'all, so let me get into it. So I want to talk about some angel numbers, talk about what's been going on with the divine counterparts, and also talk about stocks. So first thing I wanted to talk about is the angel number. Um, and the number that I'm going to focus on is 222. Um, I think for today. Um, so 222 again, it's been coming up quite often for me, and the message, or one part of the message, is definitely harmony, balance, working together, collaboration, cooperation. Um, and so it has been um, a lot of working together, a lot of collaboration, a lot of, there might be different groups that you work with. And I would say it's very important for you to consider where do your loyalties lie? And that might be something for, like, some of you may have multiple options or a couple of options in love, and you will need to make a decision if you haven't already. Soon you may need to make a decision about your, like, which way are you going? Who do you believe is the best for you? Where is your heart, and where do you believe who's the best match for you? Um, and sometimes I'll say it might be difficult because for some of you, the divine masculine, you have been with one of your divine masculines at least for a while. And some of you might have more than one twin flame, um, mirror soul. And so for some of you, you've been with one person for a while, another person, maybe they're fairly new in your life or newer, and you're wondering which one is the best, and use your discernment. If you're struggling, you could always ask God for help with this discernment. And then, of course, if you would like to work with me on spiritual advice and things like that, my information is in the description below. But what's very important is choosing the person that you know is the best for you, for your future, for um, all the goals, all the dreams, all the visions, everything that you have, things that you want to build, as far as the relationship and who you think would be, again, the best match for you. Like, if you're a spiritual person, um, you may want to be with someone who's also spiritual. If you're an intellectual person, you might want to be with someone who is also intellectually curious and intelligent and things like that. And those are relative terms, but I think you know what I mean. that you want someone that you could have stimulating conversations with, that who might be a thinker. For some of you, you prefer someone who likes to laugh and have fun and keep things surface level. So different people want different things. Um, but choose the partner that you believe would be the best for you overall, and in all those areas, not just a superficial thing, or not just um, someone someone else told you they think this person would be best for you. This person is the best looking, but this person is not that good looking, but they're whatever, you know. I don't know, say some person is a carpenter and you're like, oh yeah, well, I want at least one house and the carpenter could build a house, and the person's like, okay, you can just hire a carpenter. You have to marry a carpenter. If that's what you want, you can. But you don't have to marry a carpenter. But the thing is, marry or be with, um, or choose the person that you know will be the best overall for you. And trust your discernment. Like I said, ask for help if you need help. But that might be what's going on. That some of you might get a proposal, some of you might be developing a deeper connection with your partner. Some of you might be working with a partner who's getting closer, getting used to interacting with you, or let's say you were together messing around whatever before and it didn't work out, and now maybe you're back together and you're wondering, should I stay with them? Because you also have, like I said, you might have multiple options. You might have another option in love, and you're saying this person I think would be better. Or it may be neither one of them are good for you, and maybe there's an option C that you haven't met yet. So just choose the person who's best for you. But this is a time, it seems, if you're seeing 222, of getting together, harmony, working together, balance, collaboration, cooperation, um, getting together overall, as in union, what they would call the singularity. But it's a couple type of number. For twin flames, it could be focused on love and connection. Um, it could mean change is coming up. You may need to make some important decisions, like I was talking about. You may get back together, you may be together, you may decide to break up because there might be a new love that's incoming. Um, it's important for you to work on things individually and together as a couple. But focusing on harmony, on love, on togetherness, working together, collaboration, balance in your union, that might be the thing that you're focused on when it comes to um, work. I would say your work might be focused even more on harmony, working together, balance, cooperation, collaboration. So just look out for opportunities to partner with others. Um, that could be important for you right now. Um, you may be getting opportunities, another opportunity to make money to partner with others. You may be going to some event or something together, and collaboration, harmony, balance, cooperation is key. Um, but you may be getting, like I said, their relationship might be deepening. You might be getting a proposal. You might be getting, working together with your partner in different ways, making money together. But they know you're kind, caring, loving. You're a protector. You're a healer. You're also very abundant, so they made lots of money with you before, possibly, and you can make a lot of money together again in the future. All right, so we're thinking about stocks as well. And what the advice that I would say I got was pick something that is going to be consistently changing if you want to do swing trading. That's the advice that I got. And this is not financial advice, this for educational and entertainment purposes, but that's what I've heard. Choose something that you know is consistently, like if you want to do swing trading, for example, or maybe day trading, but swing trading is a little bit more relaxed, but from what I understand. But the encouragement and the advice was choose something that you know will go up and down some consistently, not just chaotic, like out of the blue, it'll pop up and, you know, go from $1 to 16 million. And that's the only time that you ever get anything accomplished with the stock. So, getting something, looking at something that you know is consistent, still going up and down enough for you to make a good amount of money. That's what I've heard has been effective. And just continuing to be consistent and persistent yourself. That's how you learn, that's how you grow, that's how you do something that's worth doing in any field that you do. All right, y'all. So I didn't want to make the video too long, just wanted to share that information as always. Continue to go up, continue to watch, re-listen to things that lift you up, continue to focus on surrounding yourself with people that want you to win, an energy that lifts you up. Continue to work on growing your spiritual gifts, abilities, and powers. And I'm going to talk to y'all again soon. All right, love y'all. Bye for now.